It's lower than the volume yesterday, but it sounds louder. They ain't flaggy yesterday. Experiment complete. I didn't care. I saw you, till became one, became one. I've been wanting to like this a lot more. My paddle shanter. I wonder like my paddle shanter. Maybe we're out there. I feel like I need more cleansing. I mean, I don't even feel like I need cleansing for real. I don't be doing nothing I need cleansing from. I'm always chilling. Maybe it's just to keep it that way, I guess. Cause I don't be going through nothing. I don't be getting into it with nobody. I guess it's just to keep things alright. Like how people pray, I guess. And everything's alright. But they still feel like praying and we're like, God, please make sure things continue to be okay. Guess it's like that. Yeah, that's a lot. That was a lot more than I thought. That was it's smoking. It ain't never been that much before. You're going off tonight. Girl. Girl. What you trying to say? We need more cleansing? Hello? Because it's so usually I like this would be the tiniest amount of stuff it's trying to fumigate me. I gotta put it out. It says somebody needs some extra cleansing today. The spirits are spoken. I said somebody need that. Somebody need that cleansing real bad. They need cleansing all over their body, all in their spirits, in their underpants, everywhere. Somebody need cleansing everywhere. I don't make the rules. Here you go. It's what spirit said. I don't even feel like I can fully get into all that. Spirit says this, spirit says that. I can't bullshit nobody. I ain't hear shit. I be feeling like some of them people is just schizophrenic and don't know it. Oh, I'm getting a message right now. I'm getting a download. Girl, that's them voices talking to you because you got schizophrenia. Spirit says that if you had medication, Spirit wouldn't be saying nothing. But don't know. Listen. My deodorant's deodoranting. At least you know I don't stink. Somebody walked in and left real fast. Too much cleaning. It was like, hey, nah. Oh, yeah, Sunday. You know, you're looking for the preachers. You're looking for the people. And God said, I should the blood of Jesus upon you. That's what people looking for right now. I mean, I have a Bible, but if I'm gonna talk about that, it's not gonna be no prosperity doctrine. I'll be like, why God killed everybody? Why you seem like he killed people for fun? Why are you doing that? Especially in the Old Testament. Let me stop. I feel like I blaspheme almost every Sunday at this point. It's kind of inevitable because I mean I'll be blaspheming on other days too, but it's like when I realize it's Sunday, at some point I'll be saying some blasphemous stuff. And don't nothing ever be happening to me. I used to think that was actually a thing when I was religious. I thought that if I stopped being religious, then God sometimes they'll get me. But then didn't nothing happen. Didn't nothing happen at all. I feel like I almost remember. Not exactly, but like I kind of remember the first time I said something out loud, and I was like, "Ooh, I hope I don't get struck down," but I didn't. Didn't nothing happen. So it was like either ain't nobody up there, or he don't really care like that. Cause I'll be blaspheming. Hell from Australia, how the bloody hell are you? I'm good. How are you? Don't be aggressive. Bloody hell, in it. Australians say it too. I thought it was just British people. Well, y'all cousins. Y'all same people. Just accent changed over time a little bit. Same thing. Different font. Good morning. How the bloody hell are you? It just sounds creepy. A skinny Aussie will tell you. Okay. No, I believe you. I was taking you for it. Okay. I believe you. You take off your shirt? No. My lady's an Aussie. Maybe I should greet her like this. Yeah, because y'all love being mean to women for fun. Yeah, try it. Don't go be nice to her. Don't try buying some flowers or anything. Yeah, just say, how the bloody hell are you, bitch? Let's see if she thinks it's funny. Cause y'all love doing stuff like that. Let's come up with an idea to mess with somebody instead of showing their love. Beauty lip. Is that the only English word you know, Jerry? Queen. Oh no, he knows other words. The vocabulary is expanding before our very eyes. Any other English words, Jerry? Okay. No black women have been harmed in the making of this production. I'm okay. Happy Sunday, you bunch of heathens. Okay, whenever I go out about on a Sunday, I'm like, especially in the morning time, I'd be like, so y'all the ones, which y'all the agnostics, atheists, or y'all just ain't fucking with it? What's going on? Every time I see people out and about, would you skip today, or you don't be in there at all? You want to ask people, what you doing? What you doing out and about on a Sunday morning? Ain't you supposed to be in God's house? Oh, you don't do that? Oh, okay. I'm getting moles everywhere. I look like my grandmama. She had a bunch of moles. So this is happening. Whatever you need, sunlight, no. I was gonna say something else, but I forgot because the weed hit me. It hit my brain. I was like, seriously, just pushed up whatever thought I was thinking about at the time. Just went away. Yeah, it probably wasn't important anyways. Oh well. No matter. All's well that ends well. In it. Excuse me. The sun's out. Excuse me again. Gotta get out there because it's been raining too damn much. So I'm surprised I got out yesterday when it wasn't raining. It rained pretty much all day, except for like an hour. And I got some groceries. Hello, how you doing? Oh, there's still another hit left in there. Could it be? How could it be? How could it be? How could it be? All of them YouTube emojis look so weird. Use your words, son. That's why I feel like that's why people are socially retarded these days. That should be pissing me off. I'm not gonna lie. I matched with this guy on Hinge yesterday, and I knew from the very beginning. Cause the first thing he did was send me a fucking winky face. No words, no hey, how you doing? We matched. This nigga sent me a winky face. Why? Why y'all gotta be on bullshit? It's not what you do. It's not what you do when you like somebody. And then I'm like, hello, words, hello. Especially at this big age, I could see if you like 19, 20, early 20s, mid 20s, hell, even late 20s. But at this big age, the decade I'm in now. No, I need some words. I need actual words. Hi. I want to speak great. I know how to speak very well. Then do it. That's all I'm saying. Cause I hate it. I hate people try to communicate with emojis. I mean, I know how we got here. It makes sense in certain situations, but off the bat, off the rip, you try to communicate with somebody, you just not even gonna bother using words, just an emoji. It pissed me off. Because first impressions are everything, and people act like that's not a thing no more. Like they'll give a certain first impression, and then I'll judge them off that, and they'll be like, "No, actually, I'm this," and it's like, well, you should have led with that, nigga. Because first impressions are everything. Well, whatever thing you start off with, that's how somebody gonna perceive you. You can't start off one way and then try to convince people that you a different type of way. Should have started with that. When people act like that's not a thing no more. They could just start off any kind of way, and then want to try to backtrack and be like, "Well, no, actually, I was trying to see what you was smoking on, talk about." Instead of using words to ask about these things. It's the only one here. I'm Kenny. Yep, you sure was. Glad to see you using words now. I am smoking on. I think it's the Goofies one. Beauty's in the eye when you hold her in the eyeball, in the retina. Yeah, something like that. You don't count the score. Come on, your face. It's my favorite song. I love this song. You probably can't hear it that well. That's all right, cause copyright. That whole thing is dumb. No matter what you pay for these days, you don't own it. I mean, somebody said that. Some white person, I think, said you will own nothing and like it. I don't like it. Make it. Make what? Make a sentence. How about that? Make a sentence to communicate yourself clearly. Speaking of phrases, I swear people are cooked these days. Cooked. I feel like sometimes English don't be your first language though. That's okay. Everybody see lie 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 lie. Everybody see lie 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 lie. Everybody see lie 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 lie. I think I worry about what other people be doing too much. To be honest, I can't help it. I be trying not to, but especially if they're communicating with me, I can't not worry about what they're doing. But sometimes you just gotta leave people where they're at instead of being like, "Why are you like this?" And I do that all the time. That's all I do. Half the time, be like, "Why is this person like this? Why are they doing that?" I should not do that so much. Use up my processing power for something else, like learning another language or something. I need to get back on my Arabic because I only know one sentence. It's a good one though. Like it comes in handy. Well, technically two sentences. Change a word in there. Anala olitu talek. That means I don't want that. That's gonna come in handy. And I think I want that. It's just you take out the la. Anala olitu talek. I think I don't know. How could I understand you when you hold so much in because you go defensive mode with every conversation? Oh no, I guess you can't then. I don't even know what you're talking about. I was talking about people using sentences instead of phrases and emojis. And then I was saying I shouldn't focus on what other people be doing as much and just focus on myself. I'm defending my peace of mind, for sure, for sure. But if you don't understand that, I don't know what to do for you. I don't know. You look different, baby. Beautiful son. Thanks. I understand. I'm not sending you no more. Hold on. It was gonna send me money. It was some random cash apps that came through. Was that you? I mean, thanks, but wait, what's the problem? What do you even? What even is the issue? I'm confused. What? That be happening. Hot armpits. So like trans, you into that? You like trans people? It wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be right. 'Cause I could be so much better. I've been crying my whole life. Nothing to compromise. That wasn't you. That wasn't you sending me money. I thought it was. Wait, I gotta go back and hold on. Oh, no, it didn't say Kitty. I thought it said Kenneth. It said Kevin. Never mind. That was somebody else. You never sent me the money. I don't know what the hell you talking about, Kitty. I was about to be like, wait, do I have to be nice to you? Because whoever Kevin was sent me some money enough for me to be nice to him. But that wasn't you. How long you been trains? My neck hurts. My neck hurts. Neck hurts. Neck hurt. Hurt neck. Good morning. So how to walk through that place that your life used to be in, so you thought you should have let it maybe try some new skin. What song is that? Or did you write it yourself? Oh, you're still going. Original imaginary shrink, stop answering the phone. So instead, make a scene at your home while you're all alone. Okay, that's a sad song. You said the N word, you said it. That's because I'm a nigga. That's what I say all the time. Because I'm a nigga. I call some niggas that's not even melanated that much. Anybody could be a nigga. Sometimes an inanimate object can be a nigga. Sometimes. Seems like excessive. Probably. I got perfectly good couches in the room. I'm comfortable. I need to get a new couch. I don't know. Because my mama gave me this couch. And I love this couch. But I'm 5'9". Like, I'm long. And I don't know. Sometimes I just be uncomfortable on it. So I'll be sitting on the floor. Think of it. Everybody knows. Okay. Let that shit go. Let that shit go. Like my couch. Thanks. I'm saying it is like, I don't know. I need to get a new one. But I don't want to get rid of it. I want to put it in storage because I want to get a house. And then I would put it in a room that like I don't sit that much. Like somebody else can sit on. I want to keep it, but I just don't like sitting on it all the time. I like sitting on the floor. I always did that though. I like sitting on the floor. Shit, I pay for this floor. I can sit wherever the hell I feel like it. As much as I pay for this. To be honest. Touch your breast. Oh, couch protector. I think it's fine. Some people expect to the opening mouth. They sure do. Sure do. I feel that way about men a lot of times. Like men be looking so attractive, and I be vibing with them, and then they start talking to me, and I'm like, never mind, never mind, sir, never mind. Hello, what? How are you? I think I might. Wait, not that. Breathing, push, breathing, push. Cause it's too early for everybody to be talking about titties and stuff. That's all y'all do. I still ain't figured it out yet. If it's grown men or if it's small children. Cause I'm like, if you're a man and you want to see some titties, why can't you just go look at some titties? You know, there's titties everywhere. There's titties sometimes you just try to look at something regular, and then it be titties, popping up like some of them anime sites and stuff. But y'all, there's people out here specifically bothering someone else who's not trying to show titties or talk about anything like that, and they'll just. It's like they don't even want to see no titties, you know. They just want to bother somebody in a sexual way. Sexual harassment. That's what it is. Because if I was a man, I would just go look at titties instead of coming on here and seeing some regular woman be like, "Yeah, pop them out, do this, do that." Talk about we want to see old titties. It's like no, you don't, because you would just go online, type in a certain website, and look at some titties. There's probably somebody look like me out there who's dressed up. Who? It's not like always. I mean, as retarded as men are, it's like, yeah, I do be crashing out sometimes. Because I'm like, if I was a man, I would just go look at some titties, not bother somebody, and keep talking about their titties. Like, well, whip them out, do this, do that. I'd be so retarded. Make somebody want to crash out. Because I'm like, why not just go do that? I don't understand. Like, if I really wanted to see some dingling, I wouldn't get on here and find some random man and be like, yeah, whip out your dingling. And he's trying to talk about, like, other shit. Because I feel like that would just look bad on me, you know? But it's like, y'all don't be having no shame. And I'd be like, why? For what reason? Keep digging there. I think all women the same. I just wish people could act regular sometimes, but that's asking way too much. It's my fault. I'm the problem. I want too much. Wait a minute. Don't I have it on subscribe mode? She would be like, "Y'all want some dookie on your dingaling?" You was here for that. You love it here, huh? If you know about my hit single, if you ever heard of my hit single "Dookie on Your Dingaling," you've been hit way too much. I forgot about that. I be forgetting all about that shit till somebody remind me. I'm like, ooh, I do have a hit single. I am a star recording artist. I forgot. I'll be doing so many side quests. I forgot. So I'm your biggest fan. Not really. Relax. I'm about to be monetized, so you have to put your money where your mouth is. I'm about to switch it up, about to change it up. I'm about to act brand new. If you ain't giving me no money, you ain't gonna be able to talk to me no more. I'm about to call everybody broke bitches. Brokies. So I got you doing. You gonna send a fucking $2. No, I'm finna have memberships. Like you can't even watch me unless you paying me. Cause I need some type of compensation for all this bullying I've been told thus far. Somebody gotta pay me some money. Anyway, as soon as they approve my shit, it's waiting. I'm waiting on it. I applied 2 days ago. Soon, soon as that shit changes, as soon as I get approved. Wait, just you wait. $2 Australian, and then I'm blocking. I'm gonna say thank you so much, and I'm blocking. Yep. And wait till then. I'm gonna keep you around till that happens. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Where you from, Miss Mother Woman? Wouldn't you like to know? My mama coochie. No C-section. Came straight up, no problems. At like 3 in the morning. That's what she said. My day's going great. How's yours? I'm back again to watch you talk. I don't be talking about nothing. Y'all over here though. It's cause I'm not ugly, huh? If I was ugly, I wouldn't wanna. Hear me talk about shit. And I would just scroll right past. I would have like one person watching, and they would be like, "Oh yeah, that's cool." And be all supportive and nice because they would have sympathy for me being ugly. Everybody else would just pass me by. No, true. That bell just say your hair looks really good when it's up. Oh, okay. Thanks. It's because I washed it and retwisted it yesterday, and then shrinkage got me in the middle of the night, and I was gonna look like somebody's grandmama. And so putting the ponytail stretched out. But yeah, if your personality outlooks, you ain't got a lot, Craig. If I had the same personality and I was ugly, nobody would fucking like me. I know this. Well, I don't know. Some people would. Some people still would. But not nearly as many. Not nearly as many men. If I was ugly. Like if I was like big, ugly. Every time I talk and I had the same personality. Mm, no. No. You wouldn't. You would just say some stuff. You would talk bad about me and then keep going. What the niggas would say here? Say I'm ugly. Word. So you single? I'm in a long committed relationship with myself, and it's not an open relationship. I'm sorry. I don't cheat. I'm not a cheater. I love myself, and I would never do that to myself. I'm loyal. Plus, honestly, y'all gonna say y'all just gonna start talking bad about me. I mean that happens anyways. But like y'all don't be having anything to offer me, men. You know. And anytime I feel like they do, they don't. Them be the ones that don't like me. And it's so weird because it'd be like the nice ones, but it's like this. Then it's like this line between like nice and like the insecure weirdos, you know. So I said, well, I know, I know. I'm just saying. That's it. Anytime a man's talking to me, like, yeah, give me a chance. I'm like, what's in it for me? What do you bring to the table? You know, how am I going to benefit from this interaction with you? Because at the time, I just be stressed out a little bit. I don't know about the others, but I like being here because you got no filter. I think they don't give a shit. Thanks. Seem insecure a bit though. How so? Explain how. People to bring people that don't like you. Oh, like there's this one man. Like he's the only one that I feel like I'm actually bitter about. When you'll be like, "Oh, who hurt you? Why you feel so way?" I'll tell you. I'll tell you who hurt me. He was so nice. He was so fucking nice and nerdy. And in both his favorite shows, One Piece, just like me, he had the Zoro earring. And we went on 3 dates, and he wore it every time. I was like, yeah. And then he just stopped talking to me out of nowhere. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still upset about it. It was a couple months ago, and I'm still upset about it to this day. But yeah, that was it. He was just nice to me, and we had the same stuff in common, and he was attractive. That's all. Me could live alone an amazing life now, but maybe can't. I mean, that's what I'm doing now. So I've been doing for a while. I don't like living with people. I think I got that thing. I forgot what it's called. I hate the sound of people chewing. pretty much somebody just the sounds of someone else existing. I don't like those. Like in my space. Like out and about in public, that's different. But like inside when I'm chilling, like I don't want to hear somebody like rustling through some shit, going to the bed. Like I don't want to hear all that. I always said if I got married, we gotta have separate houses. You got to. I don't want to hear your sounds. Cause I don't be making that many sounds. But if I do, that's my business because ain't nobody else around. So I get in the bind. Um like in general or huh? People be wanting to hang out with me more than I want to hang out with them, to be honest. I'm very, very introverted. Sometimes I'll make plans with people and then I'll be like, I'm sorry, I don't want to go. I'm so sorry. I want to just stay at home. What is they munching? Ew. And that's another thing. I don't be thinking. I don't be trying to do all that. If we break up, I gotta take up kids. Huh? What do you mean you gotta take? Okay, whatever. I was gonna ask a bunch of questions, but I don't feel like doing it. Should I stay home so I can relaxing? I mean, I feel like I always say that. I feel like that's what it looks like because I'll be doing that when I'm on live, but like then I get off live and then I go do other stuff, but you just can't see it because I don't be live doing those things. It feels weird, like going outside and being live. That's an in the house activity to me. Cause it's always been a side quest anyway. I ain't no freaking content creator. I ain't no damn influencer. I'm an anti-influencer. Sometimes I'll walk away and forget that I'm even on live. I go to the bathroom. So everybody be like, "Where'd you go?" I'm like, "My bad." Works better way, chat. Well, who else is paying these bills? Y'all ain't giving enough for that. I get some cash apps every now and then, but it ain't enough to pay this rent and utilities. I'll see. I gotta see what comes in now. When I finally get monetized. I'm excited. I can't wait. Cause this nigga's waiting to send me stuff on here. I don't know why. I ain't really asked nobody. They like, why can't I send you no super chat? When you gonna get that? Like, sir, I don't know. I'm waiting. Marriage in different spots is crazy though. Who go cook the food? They not comment and cut any picture. Huh? So who's gonna cook the food? I don't even think there's been that many meals I ate that a man cooked for me. So what do you mean? That's always been weird to me. I feel like a functional adult should be able to sustain themselves, food and necessities and whatnot. What do you mean who gonna cook the food? How you be eating? Is a woman cooking for you all the time? Because really, I'm not sure, but online I can't be. No, that's weird. Could you call me broke one day? I'm finna call everybody broke that's not sending me money. That's what I'm saying. It's not even a personal thing. I'm just gonna feel like it because I think it's funny. Is it the ego a bit? Probably. Do I care? Nope. I said it. I'm self-aware. I said when I get monetized, I'm gonna be like, get it, get it. You talking to me? Get. Less words, more money. I said I would be like that. I don't care. You can stay here, participate, or you could go to hell somewhere else, which broke off. Saying ourselves with DoorDash. Pitiful. Like dinner together, like conversations. You know, there are people that do that. That's where I got the idea from. From somebody I seen who's married, and she's a content creator, and they got separate houses. They're like right next to each other, and they're at each other's houses all the time, and it works. I didn't just make it up. I didn't pull it out my asshole because I see people doing it, and they look happy. And I was like, that sounds like a great idea. I want to do that if I were to get married. I don't know if I would do that though. I'm just saying if. But I'm chilling. I don't think so. Because I think people are allowed to just have different opinions and want to do different things in life. Like, just because I don't want to do what sounds good to you in life doesn't mean I'm tweaking. It just means we just have different opinions, different things, different ways we want to live life, you know? That's okay. That's allowed. Just like I don't think about sex all the time and y'all do. Doesn't mean I'm crazy. Doesn't mean I'm tweaking. It means people are different. You know. If I'm actually gonna let my girl live with me, but we aren't married. You ain't got no girlfriend. You ain't got no girlfriend. Blink twice if you need help, shorty. My girl. I don't like when men say that, anyways. Unless you like a teenager. What girl? She over 18? Because that's a woman. Lust is best. Yeah, it sounds like a creature that'd be fainting. Lust. I need it. She's a cabin shot. Shit used to be the biggest bop ever. She just redefined. I'll be saying that. I'm definitely a retired hoe. We ain't call it a bop back then. We just called it a hoe. Good to beat up is always nice. I don't like those words. That's how I know. I mean, I'll be feeling I'll be thinking too much, but then I feel like other people don't think enough. Because why are all the words niggas be using for sex so violent and aggressive? Hitting it, clapping, like beating it up, fucking. Like, why they always got to be so damn aggressive? They're not gonna do that. Like, when last time you let somebody hit? I don't let niggas hit me. I don't want to be hit. See me nipple. No. Did you date someone different age from yourself? Yeah, they don't have to be 31. Because we're animals at the end of the day. I was saying that yesterday. I feel like we're different species of animals, men and women, and they just lump us all together. I feel like we're different species because y'all built different. The testosterone makes y'all different. Because y'all be thinking about sex all day long, and then I feel like women don't. Like some do, obviously, but like a lot of us don't. Like there's a lot of women that've been celibate for years, and it's fine. And y'all be like, "What? That's crazy. You gotta do it every now and then. You have to." It's like, no, we really don't. Y'all do, baby. Y'all, it seem like y'all gonna self destruct or spontaneously combust if you don't do it to a certain amount of time. But I think I could actually go the rest of my life. Be all right. But y'all be acting like it's not okay. I need that. I need it. Like SpongeBob. I'm like, well, we seem different. We seem real different. It's fun. I have a theory about that also. I feel like people who that's their go-to for entertainment aren't that smart. Like I feel like there's a correlation because to be the less educated, to be having the most babies. I'm just saying. Like people that like that's their go-to when they bored and they want to do that for entertainment. It's like you could be doing other things that benefit you because that don't really benefit you. You're not even trying to make a baby. Like that's what the shit's for, and you're using it as a means of entertainment. I feel like that's like you could be doing other things, you know. If you're bored, I call it making love. You know, think on sex all day long would be weird. Like y'all don't be doing that. Like y'all don't be doing that. Y'all be capping. Yeah, it's weird. We think of other stuff. Right, it's literally work, sex, food, sex, work, sex, food, sex, sex, sex. That's how y'all brains be. You not gonna convince me otherwise. Argue with your mammy. I don't care. I don't care. A lot of people don't like pleasure. They get in their minds. Pleasure wind down like good massage. Ew. No. Gross. That is not the same as a massage. That is somebody being the most intimate parts of your body. We create a whole new life. But y'all don't even want to do that. Y'all just want to wind down at the end. Ew. Who drinks wine? Smokes your weed. You don't be in the most. You don't be in each other's genitals. That's what I'm saying. How do we get here? It's weird. Casual sex is bizarre to me. Like if you love somebody and you want to have kids with them, sure, yeah, it makes sense to be. But all the other stuff, I'm talking about winding down after I don't want nobody to touch me after I had a long day. Don't touch me, I'll fight you. You don't see comfortable with your body. Yeah, I don't be walking around here naked feeling powerful or nothing. I feel like when I don't know why is it with some men, it's like we can't just have a difference of opinion. It's always I have the opinion I do because I'm insecure. I don't like myself and I'm stupid and this and that. Like it's always got to be something negative. I can't never just feel the way I do just cause. Say, well, you obviously not comfortable. I only don't have my titties out right now because like I can't. I'll be naked. I'm always. I'm not defending myself against this stupid shit. The way I be walking around here, butt booty naked, I be standing at the window. I be at the window with my coffee, like, I'm just, but you got it. I'm so uncomfortable with my body because I don't want niggas that I don't want to procreate with touching my body. I love myself. I love everything I got going on with me. Just because I don't want to share with somebody don't mean I'm uncomfortable with myself. I think that means I'm protective. I'm so comfortable with myself. I'm protective of me and who's around my body. It's not like it to go get it. It's not. It's really not. See, that's what I'm saying. There's some men that's like, you're crazy if you don't want to have sex all the time. There's something wrong with you. You're obviously insecure. It's like, I don't know. It's like this one track mind where y'all think what you think about the way you live your life is like the same for everybody. Like there's all types of celibate women out here. I'll see them in the comments and stuff. They be like, "Yep, it's been this many years for me. This many years." Me personally, it's been a year and a half. If you would like to know, my high school was about 2 years. No wait, it's about 2.5 years, I think. Well, when you get kids, there's something you hear from the family a lot. I want to adopt some. I have no plans of pushing a human out my uterus. To be honest, that sounds terrible. Does not sound fun at all. I hear you could die if something go wrong. I don't want to do that. I'd rather adopt a kid that is already living out here and doesn't have parents for whatever reason. I feel like that sounds better. Sounds like a better option to me. But I ain't trying to do that right now. Maybe like a couple of years if I feel like it, or maybe never. Maybe it just be me and whoever else I feel like letting be around me or not. That sounds okay too. People really need to be more open minded. Like, there's people living their lives all types of ways. If niggas can be doing polyamory and have a whole bunch of girlfriends, there's people that can do no relationship and no kids and stuff. There's people that get married and they don't want no kids. You know, and there's people that plenty of people like that, especially nowadays. In this economy, the way the world's going, said they were shooting over there again, over there in Iran. After everything done worked out, we done gave them $300 billion, and they shooting over there again. In this world, I don't think so. I'm good. It's just that programming, that brainwashing. You're supposed to do certain things in life, and if you don't, you weird, you crazy, something wrong with you, you insecure. That's all it is. Like, as far as I know, you could do pretty much anything you feel like in life. It's kind of like free will or something. Take your time to do it right. Baby, we could do it. Take your time, do it right. We could do it, baby. I think I had that thing, that word association or something. I feel like I'd be doing that all the time. They was definitely talk about sex in that song. But that's why. And then I don't like that. I feel like everything is just way too fucking sexualized these days. And it's men's fault. Argue with your man. I don't know. I kind of just said that. It's everybody's fault. But I don't like it because people didn't used to be all in yet. But it was about that stuff. It used to be taboo. And now niggas be asking that. The first question, they're like, "Yeah, I'm trying to get to know you. So, what's your body count? When the last time you had some?" We're like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa. Favorite color? What do you do for work? Take the microphone. Familiar with who? Nope. And nope. These days, question mark. I wish I would just use complete sentences, please. I'm begging you. I don't know what you're saying. And when you say some random thing, then you react to something I said, and then I don't remember what I said, and you just hear me say something and just type a little phrase real quick. I don't know. Complete sentences, please. That's how you communicate effectively. That's why we have language the way it is. But y'all be fucking it up because of the internet. And the internet got y'all communicating like shit. But still calling yourself trying to communicate with somebody, and then I'm like, what are you saying? I know you're trying to communicate with me. I just know it, but what are you saying? Just saying music is about getting you moving. Makes sense to get sexy. It's been like that. Even when it was taboo for people to talk about their personal sex lives all the time. It's been like that. It's not really music. I mean, it's probably more blatant, I guess. See, these days too, I might say what's up with you. It's not to ask for a number. Yes, we like that. We like when y'all have regular communication with us without trying to get something out of us every time. That's fun. People just talking. That's nice. Instead of only talking to us when you're trying to get something out of us. I like casual, nice conversations. People. Philosophy that says having kids is morally wrong because you're not getting their permission to bring them into a world where they inevitably will suffer. Oh, okay. Sure, yeah. Because I always thought that was weird when I'd be talking about just something about life in general, and someone would be like, "You should be glad to be here. You're lucky that your parents had you." And I'm like, I didn't really get a say in that. Like I don't like I'm just here. Like they didn't even really choose to have me. Like it was because it was a blizzard and they were stuck inside. It was a great snowstorm in '94, so they didn't even like. My mom didn't want no more kids, and I just happened. See, it's more blatant amount of media. Right, y'all? Good people making sick music. Go find it. Huh? I only listen to good music. What? It's not funny, dude. Life ain't a joke. Yes, it is. It's a sick joke sometimes. Yes, it is. Cause who made these rules? What's going on here? What God doing? If there is one, what's going on? Why things the way they are? I like what Alan Watts said when he said life is a game. You can play it however you like. I like that philosophy. When are you gonna get 30 husbands? That sounds like way too much testosterone to deal with. That sounds terrifying. Ew. What am I gonna do with 30 different men? Put them to work. Give your niggas a job to do. Sound like I got a company. At that point, got a construction company. Cause what y'all doing? Y'all ain't gonna sit around all day. You're looking at me. Go do something. Go build something. Go fix something. You are hurting. I'm sorry. Hope you find your way out. What hurts? Could never get into elements. I love him. I like the stuff he says. I like when because he made a whole living just going around yapping, and then someone was like, "Oh, I guess you suppose yourself to be this person that knows a whole lot, huh?" And he was like, "Nope, I don't know anything." I love that. I feel like because he didn't really talk about absurdism, it was just like Eastern philosophy, but I think he definitely was in line with absurdism also with Albert Camus. But I mean, I forgot what time period that was exactly. I think there was kind of sort of in the same time period, but maybe just he didn't know about him. But he abstract. Hmm. He said you should get paid doing you like that. Get paid doing what you love type of philosophy, and I love that for him. He got paid to just go around yapping about like Eastern philosophy, pretty much. But like it was low key mansplaining, like white mansplaining, but like not really, because he didn't really explain it in like a Eurocentric type of way. He's just doing his own thing. But I just like this so much different than I've been saying that I feel like the Abrahamic religions is just like it's all about control, and then everything else is just like well, not everything else, but like the Eastern philosophies is more like just going with the flow and stuff. Looks like Jimmy. I also heard he drank a liter of gin every day, and that's probably how he died. But we'll never know because they took his body and cremated him before they could do an autopsy. That man was something else, and I love it. Like they said, his friends were concerned about his drinking way more than his smoking. Drink a lot. Man, love some gin. I mean, shit. He said he could do whatever he want. He chose to do that. Because that's all life is at the end of the day. And people just like say it's otherwise. All life is people just doing what they want. And then there's all these consequences as a result of that. Doing what we want individually, collectively, and just people just call it different things. Easy spirituality, touch practice been done. Yeah, because Abrahamic religion is just like you got to do this and this, or else you go die, be burning in hell. Even though a lot of people be in hell already on Earth, suffering. And then that whole thing of like the more you suffer, the more you're gonna be rewarded. That's weird. I don't like suffering. I like being comfortable. Like I try not to suffer as much as possible these days. I try to like make things because I actually had an ex that said that, and I think about it all the time because I overthink a lot, and he always told me to make things easier on yourself. So I try to keep that in mind all the time when I'm overthinking about something because it's really easy. Like you don't have to just be overthinking and stressing yourself out. You could just choose to do something that's not going to stress you out if you really want to. Yeah, because that was all God's favorite people. Was the people that endured the most. Except some people suffered and they didn't. They just died and nobody really cared about it. But I mean, some of them suffered, but then they was also terrorizing other people, like David. David was wilding, but he was like one of God's favorite people. Like he didn't really suffer like that. Not like Job and them. Not like people like that. Like some people was. Some people that was like in jail for years and for crimes they didn't commit or whatever. But it still seemed like it was them people that like they were still wilding. I don't know. Unless you're in a state of having a chill life already, but very hard to get into that flow if you're already struggling. Not really. Because even the Bible said, as a man thinks, so he is. If you think you're struggling and it's hard to do something, that's how it's going to be. It's all determined by how you think about it. But if you be like, oh, it's easy, I could just do this, then it's fine. That's how it is. Every time I talk to somebody like that, it's like, well, no, it's not that easy. It's like, yeah, for you, because you're saying that. It's not that easy for someone who's saying it's not that easy. It's easy for someone who says it's easy. I think that's how it works. Remember, I don't believe in free will. Remember that I do, and I don't care. I sure do. I believe you create the type of life you want to live, and that's all it is to. So it seems we've reached an impasse. My word against yours, eh? If only there was some outside source to determine who was the winner. I guess we won't know until we die. Oh well. So everybody just doing shit. So everybody be saying. I feel like I've heard people in a bunch of different denominations say that. We'll find out in the end. I guess we will. Because at the moment, I don't fucking know. I mean, I know it works for me, but that's about it. That's just all I got for you. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm finna do some life coaching. Because I feel like I do got stuff that's useful for other people if you apply it. If you don't know it before you die, you likely won't know. I don't know what. It's a whole lot of stuff I'm not gonna know before I die. Because you can't know everything. The more you learn, the more you realize how much you don't know and how much there is to know in life. I think there's some word for that. Because the people that know a little bit, people that learn a little bit of information, they're always the ones that think they know the most. But then the people that know a whole lot of information know that they don't know everything. I think it's the Dunning Kruger effect, maybe. It might be something else. Free will and determinism. Say change channel, you go in a new direction of channel? Absolutely. It was right on time, just in time to be monetized. It didn't actually have a correlation. I wasn't changing it for being monetized, but I just realized that's low key what happened. Because I'm for sure about to do some life coaching. Because I be yapping, I be bullshitting, but then I do be feeling like I do actually have stuff to say that could help people. And I'm not greedy. I'm not trying to be like, buy my course for $2,000. It's gonna be like $5 a month. Because people already said that's too low. I'm like, no, it's not. Because that's what people do when I feel like they actually know what they're talking about and they have something to give to people. They either go do it for free or very low cost because that's how it should go. If you're charging people a whole bunch of fucking money to help them life, like you don't care about helping them, you know. Especially people that's like the ones that's coming to you is down bad already, and you're like, okay, pay me $100 something, and I'll help you fix your life right up. They ain't got that, and you're not gonna actually help them. I said, give me $5, I'll change your whole life. So you see what's next. Me too. Change your whole life. $5 a month. So then, the longer you stick around, the more your life go change. You just pay $5 and then go ahead with your bad self, or keep paying $5 a month to see what happens. That's how I feel about therapy. Word. I mean, sometimes you can get therapy for free with your insurance. I feel like a lot of people don't know that, but you can. I sound like this nigga that I told to go to therapy one time. He's like, I don't need therapy. I got God. He was yelling though. It depends. So I feel like the one that's actually the ripoff is psychiatry, because that's the one that makes you worse the more you go to them. But I think regular therapy can be beneficial. It's just that people don't find the one that works for them. They just go to one person that doesn't work for them, and then they be like, it's a ripoff. It doesn't work. Yeah, Albuquerque kill someone that's not body. I don't know. Am I 18 plus? Yeah. Why does your name look like that? Need therapy. Need good, but he was young. Yeah, like he was always stressed out going through it. Like, I mean, that's how a lot of religious people be, anyways. But yeah, like he's always going through it, always trying to like get his life together and change stuff. And I was like, I think you should consider therapy. And he made it seem like I was insulting him. Like he literally like he said I don't need that guy God, but then he also was like I was really trying to tell him in like a helpful way. Like I'm not being mean. I'm like I think this would actually be beneficial. And he was like, "There's nothing you could say to hurt me." I was like, "Okay, well, it's not what I was trying to do." Who this crazy man that I used to talk to? I didn't have no business talking to him. He was just fine. I was self aware. I was like, I don't need to be here. I don't need to be in this situation at all. It's just a little temporary thing. I just had to see for myself. That's how life goes for me. I gotta find out the hard way. I gotta see for myself. And then I go through experience and then I'm like, okay, all right, don't do that no more. Ever. Ever again. Never do that ever again. So yeah. I don't want to listen to this word. I have to pee pee. Boo. What experiences did you have recently? Oh, fine, you regret it right away. Oh boy, I have so many. Oh, when recently. What was the last date I went on? It was like a couple months ago. Um, like he was on Hinge, and I was like, "Oh, he looks cute. Okay, seems cool." And I swiped on him, and then he matched with me, and then we get to talking, and like, okay, these conversations, blah blah blah. We exchanged numbers like the same day, and then we got on Facetime, and we Facetimed that same night. And I'm like, okay, cool, getting along. Da, 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 da. Next day, he's like, hey, do you want to go to lunch today? And I'm like, sure. And so he said he go like, get showered and stuff after you get off work, and then we go to lunch. So I'm like, okay, cool. He said, he want to go to B Dubs. I was like, no. I was like, I don't want B Dubs. So then he's like, well, where else do you want to go? I was like, I don't know anything B Dubs. I don't want B Dubs. And he's like, well, he said Banditos. And I was like, well, I never been to Banditos. I was like, okay. And then we get there, it's a drive-through place. And I was like, oh, okay. And also, we get there, and I was like, he said he was going to shower and get ready. I was like, why he don't look like he showered and got ready? It looked like he came straight from work. He was like, that looks weird. But we're talking and stuff, and also he hugged me immediately. I don't like that. I don't like niggas touch me. I don't know you. Why are you trying to hug me as soon as I get out the car? I don't know you. He was way too eager, too eager. And then but then we get in there, and I don't know. I don't like insecure men. I just don't. It's like as soon as he started talking to me, I'm like, huh? Like I had to keep leaning in. I'm like, huh? What are you saying? I can't hear this nigga. I'm like, oh no, no. So you look dusty, and I can't even hear what you're saying. It's not going well. We ain't even got the food yet. It's not going well. So we were eating and stuff, and it was like a couple things where he got offended at something I said, and then he like tried to throw it back to me. It was just like weird energy because I said, we was like, I'm in this part of town. I'm in like the nicer part of town. Honestly, it's kind of bougie out here. And then we went to this other part of town, which is like the next part of town over. And he was like, he said something about the music they was playing. I was like, oh yeah, because it's ghetto over here. And I'm just joking around. And he got offended because he lived over there. Like he lived down the street. And then he was like, oh, where do you live at? And so I was about to tell him like the closest intersection. I was like, oh, this street? And then I was gonna tell him the other street. He was like, yep, it's ghetto. It's ghetto over there. I was like, I didn't even tell you the other street yet. Like the main street that I first said, it's so long. Like it goes into a whole nother city. I was like, I didn't even tell you. Hey, I was like, I didn't even tell you the other street. He said, it don't matter. It's ghetto. The whole thing's ghetto over there too. I was like, all right. It's like, okay, I'm never seeing this nigga again. Never ever again. Never ever. All right. And then he tried to invite me back to his place. He was like, hey, he said he lived down the street. He was like, do you want to come over? I was like, come over to your place? And he was like, yeah. I was like, no. No, I don't want. He was like, you don't want to come over? I was like, no, I don't want to do that. No, thank you. Because I'm already in my head. I'm like, I'm never seeing this nigga ever again. But he wasn't getting the hint for some reason. Y'all don't be having no type of discernment. Y'all can't read the room for shit. I'm like, I'm eating my food, but I want to go. I want to go after I eat my food. I'm ready to go. Never see him again. I mean, I guess I could have left in the middle of my nachos, but I feel like that would be rude. But he's like, you want to come over? I'm like, no. And then he's like, well, I mean, we go because we were next to the mall. He's like, well, we can go to the mall, walk around, we can watch a movie. And I was like, no, no, thank you. he was like, "Well, we could go to a park or something." I was like, "No, I don't. No." I was like, "I'm trying to go home. I want to go home." And so we leave, and I get home, and I guess, well, I kind of was like, "Yeah, I don't want to see him again," but I hadn't really like definitively made it that that choice yet. And so I get home, and he's like, "Hey, did you make it home?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Do you want to FaceTime?" And I'm like, "No." I'm like, "You're blocked." So yeah, I regretted that one. He's weird. He's doing way too much. Because mind you, this is all like the day after matching with him on Hinge. Are you like, he kind of cute though? No, because he looked dusty. First impression was already off. It was weird too because the before he said he wanted to get lunch, he was like, we were talking about like, oh, what you doing today, whatever, and he was like, oh, I'm getting a haircut later on, and I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, he's probably gonna want to hang out after that. This is before. I'm gonna hang out before he got a haircut and got everything shaped up. I was like, that's odd. So when I say he looked dusty, he literally looked pre haircut. I was like, I ain't never heard of that before. A man trying to meet somebody the first time pre haircut, like telling me you got to go get a haircut, and but then you like. That's what was weird about it too. He was like he wanted to go to lunch because he was like, yeah, I'm getting a haircut later on, so you want to meet up before then. He was strange because in the pictures it was crispy. He looked nice, but in person it was pretty haircut. I was like, what's going on? And he said he drove trucks. I was like, you look like you just came from driving a truck. Like it didn't look like he went home and showered and changed clothes and nothing. I was like, ew. Gaming lost track of time. No, he said he was at work. He's about to get off work. And he goes shower. And he's like, I have to go get my haircut later on. So he's working. Then wanted to hang out, and then he's supposed to. With no losing track of time. With no gaming. Unless he was lying. Unless he was lying about going to work. So I'm saying it was weird. Yep, I never again. I ain't going on no more dates. I'm a hypocrite though. I'm not gonna lie, because I matched with a few men on Hinge since then, but it's always some bullshit. I expect it at this point. I expect anytime I talk to a man, at some point it's gonna be some bullshit. You know, so I don't get emotionally invested. I don't get old disappointed. I'll just be like, ah, mm-hmm. Break on the haircut. Cause why do you want to hang out before? Like niggas usually get the haircut and then be like, "Hey, you want to hang out?" Like that's what y'all do. Y'all want to show off and stuff. And I'm like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, why are you trying to squeeze in hanging out before you got to go get the hair? Why not get the haircut? Then, hey, you want to go to dinner? No, I'm not giving them a break. That's weird. I feel like that's like that would. That's like if I say I'm going to get my hair and nails done, and then I'm like, you want to go get coffee first before I get my hair and nails done, and then I show up in a bonnet with like my house shirt on and some leggings. I feel like it was like the equivalent of that. Schedule could change depending on traffic or loading. You're not making any sense. I never try to stand up for him because men stick together or whatever, but no. Depending on He said, but work took long. No. All this mighta, coulda, shoulda, woulda. Nigga, I was talking to this man. I know exactly what was going on. You wasn't there. What? Or he wasn't feeling you like that? You're trying so hard. You was not there. The conversation was like it was constant conversation after we matched. And that morning, he's like, "Yeah, see what time I get off work." He's like, "What your plans today? See what time I get off work because I gotta go get a haircut later on. So we'll see if we have time to go to lunch." And then he's like, "Okay, I'm off work. I'm about to go home and change and da 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 da." I'm like, "Okay." And then he's like, "Okay, I'm on the way." And then we get there. So it was either one. Like, how do you know? Like, how do you know it's either one when you were not present? There's a whole lot of speculation going on. Or it's that he's weird. I don't know why that's not an option in there. Why is it that his schedule took longer or he wasn't feeling me and that's it? Why can't it be no other option? That's weird. You know, man's perspective. Couldn't care less. Now you don't care. Like, you don't care at all now. After all that speculation. Okay. Alright. Alright. You don't care at all. You the only one saying something. But you don't care. You got it. Might be a third one, I guess. Y'all are funny. Y'all will be ready to damn near lay your life down for some nigga y'all don't know, defending him just cause. I mean, I guess cause I'm a girl's girl, so I feel like I'll be doing that. I'll be being a man's man, even when it don't make sense. I love that for y'all. That makes sense. Always nonchalant, or is it the green? Always. I mean, I suppose it's a little bit more so when I'm smoking, but always. I feel like a lot of men don't really like that. Like they'd be like, "Oh, I can't tell if you feeling me or not because you just." Like I feel like it be getting on men's nerves sometimes. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. I ain't never been. Hey, how are you? Like, I feel like I almost pulled something just then. I ain't never been that type of girl. Just a chill guy. I don't care to be dependent some guy. I don't know. I mean, but you was. That's okay though. Anyways, anywho, yeah, I just don't go on dates no more. I mean, I would. I'm a hypocrite. I'm open to it. I say that all the time. Every time I have a bad date with a man, which honestly, I haven't had a whole lot of bad dates to be honest, because it was that date, and then the ones I went on before was with the man I'm bitter about because he was really nice and the dates were great. Went on 3 dates, and it was wonderful. I was ready. I was ready and willing, and then he just stopped talking to me, and I was like, how could you? I haven't really had any other bad dates recently, to be honest. I mean, dating someone, do you like to play games to figure them out or just for a laugh? No, that's weird. I just talk to people to see what they got going on. Usually, usually just ask questions. If I want to know something about them, get a questions. So you type to play games or no? Like yeah, I like to play with niggas a little bit, just to see what they do. Like who's doing this? I mean, I know some women are. I know they exist, but I'd be like, where are y'all finding these? Like, I don't know none. I feel like they all in Miami or something. Or they on just social media. Like that's not people in real life. Or it's just the hood boogers y'all be dating. I don't know. I don't know any. I just play games with men for fun. They go more off looks or personality or a combo of both. It's always gonna be a combo of both. Because I'm realistic. I can't talk to somebody funny looking. I'm not that kind of gal. I can't do it. Also, you can't be fine and have no personality. Because some niggas is like that. They'll be cute and have the personality of a wet towel. And I'm like, no. I think you do, though, just to pick their brain. Well, I'm telling you, I don't. So, if you want to continue to think that, that's you. You have that option. Free will, ain't it? If you want to do that, I love it when y'all do that. When you ask questions and then we respond, and then you're like, nope, I'm just gonna go with what I already think about you. I'm like, so what's the point of asking the question and me answering? If you're just gonna assume, anyways, what are we doing? Suspicious. My Dr. Umar voice. You don't think that's suspicious? You don't think that's suspicious? Sour daddy? What that sound like? That sound like somebody getting beat. Cause a sugar daddy give you money. That sound like you don't get nothing out of it. Like they the daddy, but they don't treat you good. That's what that sound like. Sour daddy. No. They be in jail. God, these men look for when dating. Nice. That they're nice to me. And don't try to make everything a debate. And then say they don't care about it. They're just nice that we have things in common and that's about it. Yeah, I guess that they take care of their responsibilities because you can't be a bum. Just be a nice, normal, functioning adult male out here. What you did last night was crazy. I made some popcorn chicken and I had some ginger beer, non-alcoholic ginger beer. It just tastes. It's like ginger ale, but it's delicious. And I smoked, and I went to bed at a reasonable time. That was crazy on a Saturday night for a girl like me, I guess. It's not your time, love will come. No. Good morning, Jed. Yeah, that's what I did last night. Made popcorn chicken. I watched some One Piece. Made popcorn chicken. Had some ginger beer. Spoke. And I went to bed. I didn't even get back on here yesterday. I was going to, but I was just chilling. Angry Orchard. I feel like I have had something like that before, but I don't drink. Wait, isn't that alcohol? Because what I had don't have alcohol in it. I don't know why they call it ginger beer. I mean, it's like fermented, but it's not. It's not alcohol for some reason. I don't know. Date someone who has a PhD or no college education. Yep. My daddy didn't finish high school. He's a good man. He's smart. Helicopter girl. I said I would do that if I woke up a man. Yeah. Helicopter, helicopter. I sure did. I did say that. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, happy camper beer. I don't know. Probably. They had a whole lot of stuff in there. Aliens Pale Ale. Definitely seen some pale ale with some aliens on it. I definitely did. Like it was a really big store, really big liquor store. Like people would come from other states and they'd be like, "Wow, this is the biggest liquor store I've ever been in." I mean, this is nice. They'd be like, "It's the biggest and the nicest liquor store that they've ever been in." It was unnecessarily big. Like you don't need that many different kinds of alcohol and a bar. Like it didn't make no sense. It's for alcoholics. Like it's an alcoholics drink. That's why I did not like working there because that's some of the regulars. It's literally alcoholics like coming in there. You can smell it. or the people that's just like looking for the expensive ass bourbon, and like it all tastes like lighter fluid. It all tastes like battery acid. And they be like, yeah, I'm looking for this, the what they be looking for? The blends. Yeah, you got any blends? It's like if you want to just go get some fucking. Now I forgot all the names of stuff. I used to be in the bourbon aisle all the time. I used to have to cycle it and bring it from upstairs and put it on the shelf downstairs. Now I remember none of the names except Jim Beam, Woodford, so I could think of it. It's a big beer line for sake. Word. A beer line? What do you mean? We had sake. I never tried it. I need to try it one day. We used to have these cute little like gift sets with sake in it. And there was one for soju. I think we had one for the sake. It had like a little cup and stuff with it. It was real cute. It was purple. I was gonna get one, but I didn't for some reason. Makes you feel like no different than a drug dealer. I guess. Sure. Like it used to be so weird. Like it was so fucking awkward when people's cards would decline. The customer service is just not for me, anyways. Like just in general, I learned that because that was my first ever customer service job. Because I was just like, oh, let's try it, let's see. It's down the street, be a little extra money, and it could be fun. It's a nice store. I could do some customer service. No, never again. Because people stink. They be saying stupid stuff. The amount of people that will walk in and stand there and be like, "Are you guys open?" And I want to be like, "No, no, you just walked in here. Get out. How did you get in here?" But I can't say that. I gotta be all fucking professional. I gotta be like, "Yes, yes, we're still open. We closed at the time that's on the door that you walk past." There's so many people that would do that. Walk it out. Are you guys open? You're in here. You wouldn't have been able to come in here if we was closed. You're the kind of girl who tried a lot of dirty things. Get on my face. Get on my fucking face. Cause some men are nice, and I enjoy talking to them. But y'all, the rest of y'all pieces of shit, shut the fuck up. Okay, it's that time now. Standing here to greet you, like I'm literally at the register. I'm standing at the register with the apron on, and they're like, "Are you open? Are you guys open?" No, I'm just, I'm just fucking standing here with the lights on, pretending, pretending to be at work right now. This is just a test. We just do a test run right now. Get out. I'm gonna say that so bad. No, no, we're closed. Get the fuck out. Especially if we would be about to close. There's always some money in there. We about to close. One time it was this white lady. This old white lady. She was moving so slow. Like sometimes I'd be like, it's crazy. Like old people. Sometimes I'm like, maybe I should get married. So I'm not hobbling around out here in my 70s, holding people up while they try to close the store. Cause I ain't got nobody around to be like, hey, okay, let's go, or just get it for me. She was looking for something. It was like some type of syrup. It wasn't even alcohol. She was trying to make something. And she looked for this specific thing, and we didn't have it. And we told her already when she came in, we was about to close in like 10 minutes. You think she was in there for 10 minutes? No. I turned the lights out on her. I used to turn it because I used to close, and that's one of the things I had to do is turn the lights off. So when it was 10 o'clock, I turned them lights off. And sometimes they'd be like, "Hey, we still got customers in here." I'm like, "I don't care." Tell them to they get out. If they see them lights go, turn it off. Then they'll get out. Tend to be men, huh? Those tend to be men at high rate. What coming in there? It's men and women, both. Both of them coming in there all times of day. It's mostly men coming in early on a Saturday, like early on Saturday morning. It's gonna be all the bourbon people, bourbon men. Half the time they just be in and out looking for stuff though. So cooking elders. No, cause they be holding people up. You trying to go home, go to sleep. And she was like, well, I got it here last time. Nobody cares. Go home, lady. We ain't got it. Shit. Ask if you open. No, it's everybody. Men and women. Everybody. Because they can't read the numbers on the sign. They just walk past for some reason. Or they be in there like where the there's a lot of that too. Where are the little shots? Where are the little shots? And they're standing right in front of it. And I'm like, behind you. They're right there behind you. They're right next to you. So many times. So many times. People, she was. I want to go home. I turned the lights off on her and she still wasn't trying to go. Like they literally was like, okay, we're sorry, we don't have it. Come on. They was being a lot nicer than I would. Sometimes I would lie and tell people we didn't have something if I knew we had it because I wanted them to leave. I did. I did do that. I don't care because they need to leave. Like they was already like you could smell it on them, and they holding people up. Do you get the no? I'm sorry, we don't have any more. Mm-mm. Get out. Go away. You already had enough, sir. You already had enough to drink today. I did that with the IDs too. They used to be fired up because they didn't play about that shit. The IDs. We had somebody get fired over it because they be coming in doing the thing where they test you. The police test you and they have somebody that they have look underage, and they'll be like, "Oh, I come here all the time," and if you sell it to them, you get fired. That's what happens to somebody. And he was working at a whole different store. It was crazy. This African guy. I think they did him dirty because he's at this different store he'll never work at, and there's this girl who like looked like a teenager, but you know, and then she's like, "Yeah, I come here all the time," and so he sold it to her, and then it was like the police was like behind her, like undercover, and he's like, "Yeah, he just sold to someone that said they was underage," so yeah, he lost his job, and they had to go to court and stuff. So then that used to piss me off too, because then I gotta ask all these grown ass adults for their ID and have them be like, "Look at all this gray hair. I'm old enough to be your daddy. I'm old enough to be your granddaddy. I don't fucking care. I got gray hair too. Show me your ID." Shit. I used to get on my fucking nerves too. Post not certain mellow. Word. That too. But they didn't give a damn. They sure didn't give a damn. They just want the money. We're nuking the business. No, they're still making plenty of money. Most beautiful. Stop it. Stop it. Calm the parasocial relationship down a bit. Okay? Stop it. Anyways. No, they used to get on my nerves. There's so many instances of that. It's always men. It's always the older men. We have to ID everyone. Like pretty much unless they was like senior citizens, like we had to ID everyone. Had to. Like we had to scan it. Like, are you serious? I don't have my ID. It's in the cards. It's at home. Like, it's policy, sir. That's ridiculous. It sure is. You want to get your ID or not? So I'll get to this shit. One time, it was when I first started working there. This white lady. Well, I don't know. She might have mixed. I don't fucking know what she was. But she went off on me, and cause she was doing DoorDash, she was picking up some, but we had to check their IDs too. Same thing. And she was like, "I've never had to have an ID coming here. I've come here so many times." She was like, "You know, you have to be 21 just to walk in here, right?" I was like, "No, because people come in with their kids, so no." She was pissed. I was like, "I don't give a damn. I'm not losing my job because you're stupid." But I ended up quitting anyways. But it would have been fucked up if I lost my job and had to go to court and all that because somebody's stupid. So, yeah, that's why I was like, first and last customer service job. Never before, never doing it again. Never again. This is so different. Hmm. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm never doing that. And then there would always be these old white men trying to hit on me. Old black men, too. All the old men. A lot of men. There's always men hit. But then it's like when I'm at the register, I can't go nowhere unless I pretend I'm looking for something in the bank. But if it's still customers after, I can't go nowhere, and they all in my face. You so beautiful. I just want to let you know you so beautiful. I just want to tell you that. Get out my face. There's a line. You holding up the line, sir. She used to piss me off. John might get scary nowadays. Yeah, so I just stick with what I got. And then I'm doing DoorDash sometimes. If I want a little extra. And about to be monetized here, so you give me some stuff. If you want to support your girl, you don't have to. Which ones you let take you on dates? None of them at the moment. Nobody. Food's expensive. I seen something on the news. They said like the stores, grocery stores is reporting making more money, and the restaurant chains is reporting making less money because the economy and inflation and shit. People's like, yeah, we got food at home. We need to cook. Ain't nobody going out like that. So I don't even like spending that much money in general. I don't like spending money. I don't like spending more money than I have to. I don't like spending much money on food. So anybody really trying to do that these days? With my nails. Oh, okay. Why is there so many people in here? That's why I get nervous. It's over double digits. Somebody leave. Somebody get out. Because it's always somebody like, you don't even got that many people watching. When it gets about 10 people, I'm like, wow. What y'all do? I ain't even talking about that. Leave me alone. What y'all doing? Hey, no, not you. Don't leave. Don't leave me here with them. No, it's fine, I guess. Because I forgot. I'm not even like I signed up to be applied to be monetized, but it's not the full monetization because they signed me for up for AdSense, but you don't even get that. You don't get the ads until the other tier. So I guess I'm still kind of sort of trying to collect my watch time. 15 seconds of fame getting to you. You ain't seen nothing yet. I already said I'm about to switch up. You ain't seen nothing yet. You about to be like, who is that? Who the fuck is that? Why she act different? Why she look different? Watch. You ain't seen nothing yet. Don't let me actually blow up. Make a bunch of money off here. Don't do that. Don't let me actually blow up. Make some money off of here. Because I'm for sure. I'm already gonna act like I don't know nobody just for being monetized. But if I actually blow up, I'm sorry, I don't who? I don't know. Who? I'm sorry, who? Drop more videos and give more followers if one of them does well. No. I'm gonna keep doing what I've been doing. It's working for me. I got this. I didn't even have no plan. I was thinking about that. This time last year, I didn't even know what monetization was. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know niggas was actually getting paid off of being on here. I didn't do that. That you had to have a whole lot going on, millions of subscribers and stuff. You getting paid off here. That's what I thought. And then I just wanted to yap. I just wanted to go live and yap. When I randomly stumbled upon the whole vertical thing, you just scroll through. I didn't know. I thought before then, I thought you had to be subscribed to somebody and watch them go live. And then when I found out you didn't have to, then I was like, I don't want to do that. I want to get on here and yap. And then I got on here and started yapping. And then I see the little page, but they was like, hey, you got this many hours, this many subscribers, you get more. You get monetized. I was like, oh, I'm gonna try to do that. And now we here. And now niggas is like, you need to do this, this, and that if you really want to make it here. I'm like, this is all a happy accident. A little side quest. A little profitable side quest. I told you, every day. Damn near every time I get on here. You know what you really need to do? If you want to make it, if you want to do this, that, and that on here. But I did it my way. I already did what worked for me. Right there. Because that's what people are saying. It was like, okay, if you want to get monetized, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta make these long form videos, and you gotta do a bunch of shorts. I ain't do none of that. I do none of that shit because I feel like it. I did what I feel like it, and it worked for me. I looked and looked until it took over 9 months. Wow. I ain't even been making stuff. I ain't even been on here 9 months, I don't think. Wait, have I? Hold on. November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. 8 months. Pretty much been on here about 8 months. Not every suggestion needs to be put down and complained about. They don't. Just the ones that I feel like putting down and complaining about. Not everyone. Sometimes I take them into consideration and be like, yeah, that's a good suggestion. But when I don't feel like it, then I don't feel like it. Sometimes I take suggestions when they sound good. Like there was this one guy who was telling me about OBS to change the way it was the portrait to landscape, or it was landscape to portrait, like change it to that so that it would get more views on there. And then I did, and it worked. I was like, wow, the man gave me some advice, and it worked. So yeah, sometimes I do take it into consideration. YouTube, baby, almost made birth 8 months. Oh my gosh, it's almost there. It's crowning. I can see the head. Wow. It's a little bit early, but it's a little premature, but I think it's gonna be strong and healthy. It's early, but it's fine. Cause any day now, it's coming any day. I don't know when. It's funny because it says that the monetization, like that, the third step, it said it could take a full month, but then everybody else was like, "Nah, I don't. It definitely don't take a month. It's gonna take less than that." They just put that for, um, like a disclaimer or whatever. Like it could take a while, but it's not gonna take that while. Can you sit at your job? Yeah, I sit in my chair over there, in my desk chair. I sit in that. I feel like I broke the fourth wall a little bit. You know, it's that close, did you? Mm-hmm. Story bull. Yo, can't wait. I wonder who's gonna be first to be monetized. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Like my first live being monetized. Like, what am I supposed to do? I get a new outfit. Like, what do I do? I gotta do my makeup. What do I do? Should I do my hair? What do I do? I'll say everybody's name. I'm gonna be all nice and shit. I'm gonna be nice to everybody. I'm putting on subscribe mode though. I'm putting on subscribe mode, but I'm gonna be nice to everybody. I'm be like, hey, and read their whole username out. Hey, how you doing? Where you from? So they're like brand new. I'm like, why she be a little fake nice? Hey, how's it going? Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Want to see me? What do you want to see me do for a super chat? What do you want to see me do? Thought you worked at the store. I quit that like 3 months ago. I used to work at the store. And I was telling those stories. I was saying the place I used to work at, and I hated it. I mean, it was cool. It wasn't bad all the time. It was actually cool, especially when I got to do cycling and stuff. I got to go upstairs and be by myself. I used to put my earbuds in. I used to be twerking up there. They didn't even know. I mean, they probably knew. They had cameras, but don't nobody watch that unless somebody steals something. Anybody steals from upstairs. So we having a ball in there sometimes. And then some people I work with was cool. But then everybody quit. Well, mostly me. It pretty much went downhill after I quit. Like there's a bunch of people quit that were lame, but then there's a couple people that was cool that quit. And then I was never on schedule, but the one girl that I was friends with from there, I'd be hanging out with her. Supposed to do stuff for 4th of July and her birthday and whatnot. She's cool. There was this guy that I don't know. I didn't really like him like that. I hate when I could tell that a man's attracted to me. He wouldn't go say nothing because he just got married. Like when he was working there, he was engaged and they got married, and then they moved somewhere else, and then he quit. But that was weird. I want to be staring at me. Being home eating on time now. No, I need to be. I be forcing myself to eat. Eat. Took him upstairs to work. Couldn't nobody see me. Trying to get my attention. She started changing up too. She's like, YouTube baby. Come on. What you eat for breakfast? Exactly. What's that? I need to eat something for breakfast. And some water. And some coffee. And some wheat. That's all I had. I'm gonna force myself, bro. So I need to start doing some type of exercise in the morning. Let me do that. Poor brother. Who? What brother? Brother. What happened to the poor brother? I was gonna say somebody was gonna open the whole can of worms. Never mind. Anyways, what y'all doing today? I feel like it's hot already. I thought it was gonna rain all day today, but then it said it wasn't. They be lying anyways. They don't really know. They just act like they know. And then sometimes they right. And then sometimes they dead wrong. They be like, yeah, it's not gonna rain at all. It's gonna be nice. And then pour down rain. And they be like, yeah, it's gonna definitely rain all day tomorrow. And then it don't. The sun's out. The married brother, he probably want to say something. Yeah, but I respect it though, cause married that mean worse. But don't nobody flirt with me like somebody who's married or already in a relationship. Them be the main ones. I've seen I've seen a couple men that I had matched with on or just seen on a dating app before. I've seen them coming in with their whole family. I'd be like, oh, that's weird. But some of them probably put on their profile, yeah, my wife knows I'm here. Be a lot of that. A lot of that going on. But I can respect it if you don't. You ain't gonna try nothing. I'm cute. I'm funny. If I was a man, I would like me too. He wouldn't ever say nothing. No. But I would just be doing stuff, and I would look up, and I'm like, why is this nigga staring at me? I was like, oh, he liked me. I'm real good at reading people in general, anyways. Respect you for respecting it. I mean, because I'm always gonna respect somebody who is nice and respects people's boundaries. And it's y'all ones that be wilding and talking crazy that I don't like. Y'all the ones that can kick rocks. That's there too. This is African. That's the African guy that got fired when he was working at another store and sold something to the underage girl. Same thing with him too. He was married. Because when I first started working there, he asked me for my phone number, and I was like, "No." And he was like, "Oh, you don't want to get together outside of work?" And I was like, "No, no, not really. No, I don't want to do that." Like, sir, you married. Get on my face. Get on my face. She's embarrassed. Leave me alone. Don't tell me what to do. I am gonna eat something though. I went to the grocery store yesterday like a responsible adult. I did what I said I was going to do. So I'm gonna do some push-ups or something. Cause I'll be struggling. I'm asking you, John. Yeah, it was weird. What relationship you had? That's a good question. Because I don't count. Wait. Okay, I'm trying to count like the ones where we said okay we boyfriend girlfriend. Okay. One cabbage, cabbage. I think four. I think four relationships where we said we boyfriend and girlfriend. There were some situationships where they said we weren't dating, but we was over each other's place all the time and being intimate. I don't know. Does that count? If so, five. I feel like that count. Because some things is weird. They'd be like, I don't want no relationship. We're not together, but want to hang out all the time. Want to be intimate all the time. Want to do stuff that boyfriend girlfriend be doing. But it's just like a control thing. Like it's about four, five. Huh? Oh, that'd be relationships. Mm-hmm. Freelancing, not relationship. Freelancing. I mean, I call it a situationship. Okay, so 4 relationships and a situationship. Because he said specifically we were not dating. I was like, okay, whatever. It really make any difference to me. I never been like, where are we? I mean, I was like wanting to know because I was like, you always want me to come over, so I was like, what are we doing? I was like, are we dating? He was like, no. I was like, okay, that's kind of weird, but whatever, I guess. I didn't have no reason. I was the problem. I didn't need to be the. I'm self aware. Friends first, if it could be crazy, lucky. No, he didn't want to be friends. He wanted to be in my hole all the time. He want to be no friends. No, no, he want to be no friends. I mean, it was okay except for the yelling and the arguing and stuff. You want to hear my favorite crazy story about this man? You want to hear it? Hear your favorite little thing to me? Huh? Like I knew he was a crazy man when I first started talking to him. I knew this. I just in life sometimes I gotta see for myself. I'm stubborn like that. Okay, so like I said, this man wanted me to come over like every day, like when we drive across town, like every day. Cause well at first when we first guess why it's a situationship because I was dealing with this man for so long, way longer than I should have been. I think I first started dealing with this man like it was when I first started working from home, and that was like 2022. Too long. Anyways, so we already had this long situationship spanning years. Like we stopped talking and start talking again. Blah 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 blah. And we was talking again, and he wanted me to come over like every day because he got his own place finally. Because before then he didn't. And he was just at my place all the time. So he wanted me to come over to his little busted, dusted place where the crackheads used to be out in the alley in the back because that's all he could afford at the time. Anyways, he wanted me to go over there all the time, and I'm like, okay, whatever. He's like, yeah, we're not dating though, cause yeah, and I'm like, okay, whatever. But one day, I told him I didn't really want to come over because I had a headache. And he was like, "Oh, you could just come over here and take a nap. It's fine." I knew in my head when he said that it wouldn't actually be fine, but I went anyways. I went over there anyways. Also, mind you, at the time we both spoke, but I was smoking. He's not. He's taking a break. He's taking a break from smoking, but he pretty much wanted to contact high. He would be like, "I'm not smoking, but I want you to smoke around me." Okay, keep that in mind for later on. Okay, so he's like, "You could just come over here and take a nap and lay down if your head hurts." Da da da. I'm like, okay, so I go over there, I'm on the couch, he's playing the game, and I'm laying down. Time's passing by. I can tell he's getting restless because he keeps waking me up, and he keeps telling me what time it is. And I was like, oh, do you have to be somewhere? And he's like, nope, I'm just telling you what time it is. I was like, oh, okay. And so, at one point, he does that, tells me what time it is, wakes me up. I'm asleep because I'm like kind of in and out of sleep because it keeps waking me up. And he wakes me up, and he's like, yeah, I'm just telling you what time it is. And he's like, so do you want me to roll you a blunt? Because mind you, he's not smoking. He's taking a break. But I am. He was like, it's fine if you do around me. Because I think he really just wanted contact. And I was like, mm, sure, if you want to, I guess. And he's like, okay, I'm not doing it anymore. That was his immediate reaction. He was like, okay, I'm not doing it. Mind you, he's turned around, he's playing the game. I'm on the couch, half asleep, half waking up. And I'm like, um, he was like, he's turned around. He's like, okay, I'm not doing it anymore. I was like, okay, that's fine. You don't have to. And he's like, yeah, because it should have just been a yes or no answer. I was like, okay. Well, I mean, I said if you want to, like, I feel like that's like an affirming, like an affirmative answer. And he was like, no, but it should have just been yes or no. I was like, well, okay. I mean, same thing, but all right. And he was like, I think it's time for you to go. I was like, I agree. I agree. I think it is time for me to go. And so that I left. The end. It's so stupid. No, that's why I said he was a crazy man. And I have no business being involved with that man. He was like, no, no. That was the last time I was ever over there. Mind you. Like we talked a couple times after that because I was being retarded back then. It wasn't that good. It was decent. It wasn't- I'm mostly just stubborn, and I was like, I can change him. I can fix you. That was mostly that. It wasn't that. It was so good. I can endure through his craziness. It wasn't that. It wasn't that. Yeah, I think y'all know everything. That's not that wasn't it. I was like, I can change it. I can fix him. I can make it back right. I can do it. I couldn't do it. Because he's the same one that said he should try going to therapy. And he was like, you can't hurt me. You can't say nothing to hurt me. I don't need no therapy. I got God. And I I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. He was like, good, because you can't. I was like, but I didn't want to. That wasn't the intended purpose of saying that. But then I left him alone. Because I was like, it's not going to do any good being involved with this crazy man. So I just left him alone. But yeah, I used to hate going over there. It literally used to be crackheads in the alley behind the apartment. I feel like they used to get along better than we did sometimes. Crackheads. They used to just be holding hands. This nigga wouldn't hold my hand. He would never hold my hand. Well, there's crackheads out here just do just all good old time. Like, why can't I have that type of love? Why can't I have crackhead love? Crazy now. Last I heard, oh my gosh, I ran into that nigga doing DoorDash one time. But pretty sure he lost his place and he's living with somebody else. Last I heard, and also I think he just worked with his somebody's company, like somebody in the family. I think he worked with them, moving stuff. That's what it looked like. And he got gray hair now, which is crazy because he's not even 30. I think still not really close to 30. Might be close. Might be close to 30 now. But had a whole gray patch. And it's like that's not wisdom. That's stress. That man stressed out. Because also, because at one point when I was talking to him, like, because I was talking to this man for years, didn't have no business, but started off he was just working in some security company and was trying to get a better job, and then he ended up being the manager, like a bunch of security guards underneath him reporting to him. He's making the schedules and stuff, so he's making real good money. Then that's when he had his place, but then it ended up he ended up like stepping down from that and just being a regular security guard again. And then after that, I think that's when he lost his place. That's what I've gathered from what I've seen. I mean, 30 voiceover says something different. Oh, yeah. No, I seen him and I got scared. That's how I knew I didn't have no business ever being involved in that man. Cause I tried to get away as fast as possible. I was like speed walking. Head like get away. Why are you out here in my area? But his parents lived out here, pretty sure, because he was definitely with like he's working. Like I told you, he's working, but it was like those family members, like the people he's working with, his family members. And then when he recognized me, he was standing there talking shit with his sister. I could tell because he was just looking at me. He had a smug look on his face. So it was a crazy story for him. Yeah, that's why I was booking it, trying to get away from this crazy man. I feel like that's the only one that I would actually like hate to run into. To be honest, anybody else, I don't give a fuck. But that man was actually crazy. Like I used to actually be scared sometimes, mostly because he had a gun. Well, he had a couple guns because he's a security guard. He had like his security gun, and then he had like his own gun. And I'm like, he don't need none of them because he's not stable. So we'll see that. You know what I mean? It's someone new now. Yeah. Nah, if I run into anybody else, I'd be like, hey, what's up? I'm pretty much. I mean, I'm pretty. Wait, except okay, there's one other nigga that I would be scared to run into. Also, you want to hear that story? Right? Imagine how I feel when I heard that. um, I feel like that one's a little more colorful. It's a little more details to it. Raise your hand. You got it. We have to take a vote. Raise your hand if you want to hear a story about this other man that I went on a date with. That I would be scared if I ever ran into him again. I mean, I probably wouldn't be that scared because he's the same height as me. He's 5'9". The other guy, the crazy man, he's 6'5", 6'6", something like that. He used to play ball, so that's mostly why I'd be scared. It's not because I'm a little bitch. It's because he was actually like much larger than me. That's the only reason why. And had firearms and was unstable. It was all that put together. He's like a monster. So that's what I was scared. But the other guy, I would just probably cross the street if I seen him. I'll just cross the street, act like I don't know. Uh, no, that was a one time thing. I ain't never talked to somebody that crazy. I never will again. That was one fucking time thing. Absolutely not. I mean, I talked to some weirdos, but not nobody I was like scared of. Nah, I don't do that. I had one toxic thing like that, and that was it. On a complete silent date. That nigga used to do that. He used to stop talking to me. I ain't never did that, but he used to do that. So I'm opening up. I'll block you and keep telling my stories. I will block your ass and keep on telling my stories. You won't be able to hear 'em. So you wanna be a good boy, participate in that. You wanna be a good boy, hear the story of that. Did nobody raise their hand like I asked to? Y'all suck at following instructions. I said raise your hands if you want to hear the story about the other nigga that I would not like to run into in person again. Raise your hands. Raise up. Ain't in a hand emoji. Did nobody raise their hand? I'm not telling a story. Because you ain't following instructions. Had two or three. One is silent. Let's see. I mean, if somebody's ready to go home, they're ready to go home. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But if somebody want to be there with you and don't want to talk to you, that's weird. But you can't force somebody to be there. If they don't want to be there, they're probably not going to say that much. I mean, I try to be cordial so I don't die. I try to keep it cordial in person, be on polite and stuff, and say stuff I would never say on here, so that I don't die. Okay, Jay, raise your hand. Okay, so let's talk to this other guy. that that you're into that I met on Hinge. Also, there's a lot of decent guys on there, but it's just a couple. I mean, the crazy man, I met him off Tinder, so that tells you all you need to know. But this other guy, I met him on Hinge, and he's 5'9". He's a lawyer, mind you. I'm 5'9". Okay, so he's 5'9". He's a lawyer, and he looks decent. His pictures, whatever. So we match, and he's like, "Hey, do you wanna like go?" He wanted to go to the park and get coffee. And I was like, "Okay, sounds cool." And we went to the park and we smoked, and then we went to the coffee shop. That wasn't that far. Um, I don't know. Look, when he first met up, he got in my car. So like, I don't know why actually he got in my car, to be honest, because we walked around. We walked around. We were smoking, but he got in my car. We were talking, and like he like looks at me real weird when he first opens the door, and then he gets in, and I was like, "What? What's going on?" He's like, "Nothing." And so then we're at the coffee shop. So think people just crazy. Yeah, also that. We end up at the coffee shop, and he starts telling me about how apparently I look exactly like his ex girlfriend, and I remind him so much of her, talk like her, look like her, all this different stuff. And he said that's why he looked weird when he first saw me because I look like his ex, and I'm like, okay. And he keeps talking about stuff better throughout our date, and I'm like, well, do you want to get back with her? Because you know, and he ends up like just sharing me all these details that I really asked about. Like I think he said he had cheated on her and he regretted it. And I was like, well, do you want to get back with her? And he was like, no, 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 I would never get back with her. And I'm like, okay. That's not what I'm picking up, but okay. He said leaving me. Probs. Probs. But no, did I leave immediately? No. Instead I ended up inviting him back to my place. I don't know. Why I don't know. But like he wanted to drink and stuff. And I was like, okay, then for some reason I had to take him to go like we went to go get like Rolos and he wanted some beer or something. But I had to drive for some reason. Like he wanted to ride in my car. I thought that was weird. I was just like, okay. So we get his beers and stuff. And then he wanted to smoke and then he wanted to like put stuff in the weed. He was like, oh, I got this purple lotus and stuff. And I was like, no, no. Like I just met you and I'm putting shit in my weed. No. I don't give a fuck what it is, what it does, what all the medicinal benefits. I don't care. No, you don't put no shit in my weed. And then at one point he's over here. He's in my place. He's the last man who's actually been in my place. Well, I take that back. This is one other guy, but that'll count. Anyways, at one point he looks at me and he's like, "You better not ever stop talking to me, or I'm gonna be furious." And I was like, "Oh, that's funny." And he's like, "No, I'm dead serious." And I was like, "Oh, word, okay." And so then I ended up blocking him as soon as he left. The end. I feel like I left out some details, but um, yeah, that's the story of the last guy that I wouldn't want to see in person. Like he kept talking about his ex, like how I just look so much like her, but he just voluntarily told me that he cheated on her, and so the whole time I'm like, why would you think that I would be having fun and would want to see you again? Like, so what the freak? Yeah, that was weird. And also, he voluntarily told me that he's a lawyer, but he had like fucked up at his job. Like he's like on probation or something, and because he like did something he wasn't supposed to do, like I don't know, something like that. And I was just like, wow, this guy seems like a loser. look nice on the outside. He having cool outfits and his lawyer, but it seems weird. He seems like a loser. Hope they stay far away from me too. Me too. Like he just kept saying that throughout the day. He just kept being like, "Wow, you look exactly like." It was low key like serial killer vibes. I'm not gonna lie, it was like serial killer vibes. And he was like, "You talk just like her." He was like, Y'all say the same thing." It was so weird. I never had nothing like that. Nothing like that happened. I ever experienced with gals. Y'all don't even know. I feel like men are so unaware of how other men are. It's crazy. I have so many stories. So many stories of weird men. And every time I'll be like, wow, I can't believe that happened to you. Yeah, I ain't never experienced nothing like that. I'm like, there's more. But wait, there's more. I can keep going. That's what makes me feel like all men are just weird. Like most of them. There's like a few of y'all that aren't. But most of y'all are just weirdos. Freaks. Something wrong with y'all. Your new friends. I guess. Aren't you paranoid about this guy following you? Nah. Nah, first of all, my mom ain't raised no bitch. If anybody try anything, I'm gonna shoot him in the face. I don't even got no gun. But I mess you up. No. Not if you actually try to do something to me. If you actually trying to harm me, nah. Put some gloves on. Let's go. Fight to the death, nigga. Except for that one guy. Except for the one that's 6'5". I can't reach that far. I would be scared if he actually tried to cause harm. But the other ones, cause the one that was like 5'9", nah, scrap. He tried to. So I seen him again on Hinge. He liked me, and you could send a message when you like somebody, and he just put a bunch of laughing emojis. I was like, "Oh, this ain't cray cray. I'm saying this crazy, crazy." Like that's all he put. It's just the laughing emojis because I had blocked him. I was like, "Yeah, you're insane. You're crazy." Because what's funny? Not funny. What shit funny? Blocked him because I was scared. Afraid for my life. And he just laughing at it. Yeah, but my phone is on 4%. Borderline scary? It's not borderline. It is scary. Somebody blocking. That's why I don't even like giving him my number. I don't even be talking to him like that no more. Cause and it be the ones that be so nice at first. That's what's scary about it. You be the ones that like got a good job, look put together, be all nice, and then slowly the layers start to unfold and start to peel back and reveal who they really are, and it's crazy. It's crazy, man. Inside. You they peel his. Ew. I don't know none of those. I don't know no pill heads. I don't think. Won't count because of soccer. I don't even be. I don't have no accounts nowhere. I don't be on social media. So excuse me. Niggas don't even be knowing my last name. So tough for insecurities. Hmm. Yeah. I had a guy talking to me crazy one time that was a pilot also, and I'm like, that's what be scary because it literally all my thing's not even plugged in. Dang it! I was like, why ain't charging? It's not plugged. Damn it! But no, it really be the niggas out here that like are out in society doing all these different things. They responsible for getting people to and fro and responsible like they managers and stuff. It'd be them niggas. I'd be like, how? Like you out here flying planes with that mouth? You're flying people to and fro over the seas with that mouth? Like he was uh even one of them black men that you could tell mostly go for white women. but I'll be making the cut, because I'm cute enough. He was one of them. Oh, they be off the chain. The freaking ones, they be off the chain. He was saying some crazy stuff that like I feel like white men be saying they want to do sexually, and I was like, oh no, oh no, I don't want to do those things. Just right off the bat, a pilot. I was all these pictures of him with the plane and the uniform and the plane. It's like you fly people. Like some of these men get on my nerves. I swear, not even natural. Natural what? Natural hair? I ain't had a relaxer since like 2011. I didn't cut my hair all. Ugh, ugh. It's like listening to a creepy pasta. I feel like I've heard of them. I ain't never really watched. Maybe telling scary stories. I got a bunch of those. I could do that. Well, I mean, honestly, I don't feel like I have too many more. To be honest, it's mostly just like little weird instances because I don't be entertaining men like that for very long. Like one time, I was talking to this guy and I was over at his place, and it was I was in college and we was talking about stuff that was happening on campus, and because it was always like sexual assaults and shit. Like it'd be little alerts like, "Hey, this thing happened on campus. Be on alert. Be careful. If you're a woman and stuff, especially because them niggas was wilding, especially the ones in the fraternities. They was the ones. They was the main ones. It'd be them white frat boys that was always doing something. Like suspect got on a pole and khakis and Sperry's. But yeah, I was like casually talking about that. About stuff was happening, and he said, "Oh, if you walking around by yourself as a woman and something happens to you, that's your fault." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I'm putting on my shoes at this point. I'm putting on my shoes, and he was like, "Where are you going?" I was like, "I gotta go. I gotta." That don't make no sense. So you can't just say something like that and expect me to want to be around you. You can't just say something happened to a woman. She by herself. I was like, "Cause I'll be walking home. Cause at the time, I was working at the hospital. I was working at the hospital on campus in the like administrative department, like the receptionist. But I wasn't really a receptionist. I was doing other stuff. But I was working there and I was working night shift. And they be trying to charge you for parking and shit, even if you work there. And I was like, I'm not doing it. I live on campus, it's right there. I was like, I'm gonna just walk. And I was like, so I'll be walking home by myself at night. I was like, so if something happens to me, that's my fault. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, yep, that's why I'm putting on my shoes. That's why I gotta go. Cause I'm not safe here. I gotta go home. And so I'm leaving, I'm walking out, leaving his place, and on the way out, he yells at me. He's like, I hope you get raped. And I hurry up, got in my car and left. And then he tried to add me on Facebook a couple years later. Yeah. Yeah, that was crazy. I gotta pee. Ouch. Sitting on the floor too long. Hey, anyways, I gotta get up. My booty hurts. Ugh. Hey. Anyhow, what y'all been up to today? Hmm. 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 Mary Vic. What? 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 What happened? Pina, what happened? What happened, Pina? You just go keep saying that. Don't say it no more. Don't say that shit no more. Say that shit no more. About to go buy grill some stuff for the 4th. You gotta buy a grill? You didn't have one already? You gotta buy one for the 4th? Wait. I can't see. I can't see. This shit's so tiny. Are you white? Are you white or black? Pure tribal juice. Nah, that definitely ain't a black man. They put in the water over there. Fluoride. So I got a filter. You spot new grill? Oh, word. I grilled before. I know how to do that shit. It's not that hard. I'm an African American man, woman. Oh, you just light skin. My bad. I can't see. The pictures is like that fucking big on the screen, okay? That's why I was squinting. Just trying to see. I couldn't tell. Sorry. You could have passed back in the day. Probably. That's why people was passing, because a lot of people didn't have glasses and contacts back then. Oh, they just grill X's. Stand still. Weird. Yeah, change it. Why? Why you gotta change it? The hip up? Nah. I like Hillary Duff. I like Chris Hansen. My friend I used to hang out with in college was white and Filipino. Basically white though. She looked white. So you're dark skin. Now it makes me feel like you white and you lying this whole time. Just because if you said light skin, then I would be like, okay, I believe you. I mean, if you say dark skin, that means you white. I don't make the rules. Who else? What other white people? That one. What's her name? That makes that song. Can't get you out my head, boy. Your loving is all I think about. That white girl. I like her. Who that is? They always say Chris Hansen. Why is the Amazon trick so loud? Is that pop? Yeah, Kylie Mon something. Monaco Mana something. I always forget a name. I don't know why. I love her though. Who else I like? I feel like Kelly Clarkson is cool. Um, Cleo Soul. She white, ain't she? It's two of them. It's Cleo Soul and the other. Who's the other white girl? They probably not white. They probably be like, they're just, I'm Italian. Gwen Stefani. Well, they same thing. They gonna be like, she's not white. She's Italian. Whatever. They all look the same. Less melanin. Just Timberlake. No, he sucks. Cause I never forgive him for the thing with Jada Jackson because they've been treating her funny ever since. It's his fault. And also I have a theory. It should have been JC Sugez. He was way more talented. Justin Timberlake is just because he was hot and he was just like doing all this stuff and acting like he's cool, but like he really wasn't that cool for real, for real. So no, I don't like him. That's why he just got arrested for DUI or something recently. And he was like, "Do you know who I am?" And it was like a Gen Z cop. And he was like, "No." It was hilarious. He was like, "Yeah, you old now, nigga." Just like the vibes can't always listen to gangsta shit. Says something weird. I like Kurt Cobain. Rest in peace. I like Nirvana. I like a lot of rock music. I like a lot of white people are talented. Like for real, for real. 5'9", shorty. Tanner Shay. She always who? Kylie. She Ozzy. Have you know with the Janet Gate? Huh? What? Explain. But yeah, I never forgive him for that shit. They did her dirty, and it's all his fault. Like, how the hell he fuck up, but it's Janet Jackson's fault? No, I hate him. Brammer's Finest. Who? What? You are? Who? Just Bieber. Huh? I'm not talking about no damn Justin Bieber. You're talking about Justin Timberlake. I feel like Justin Bieber seemed like he's obviously been traumatized by the music industry. I feel like that's all he does now is act weird. It's because they put him in the industry all fucking young. And him do who knows what. So obviously he's not gonna be a normal adult. And Timberlake do. How old are you? What do you mean? What did Timberlake do? He's the whole reason they blackballed Janet Jackson. You not. If you are, you live under a rock. It wasn't available on Sensory, so I get here we are. Really? So we got YouTube because niggas is nasty. Makes sense. Makes sense. So I'm saying y'all suck. And that Jada gotta suffer. Because y'all suck. It's always men's fault. It's always a man. Justice for Justin. I will block you. I will block you. Try me, ho. Wait, which Justin? Justin Bieber or Justin Timberlake? I mean, making that package that came out. Huh? SpongeBob? How would you know? Oh, people. Okay, my bad. Yeah, just. Oh, oh, you did. My bad. I didn't see that. Pictures are great. Oh, not Patrick from SpongeBob. It's clear victim. Yeah. That's why it's so weird how people be like, oh, he's doing this, he's doing that. It's like, well, yeah. I'd be surprised when people was in that and do be normal, like Hillary Duff. You know, people like that when they do actually get out and be normal. Well, it's because they got to get out of it. So he was all up in there. Like, would he always like spend the night at people's houses and stuff, like with grown adults and shit, like by himself, doing who knows what? In Spectrum. Oh, so you're not an adult. Cause why the hell you started talking about Patrick from SpongeBob all of a sudden out of nowhere? Like something a little kid would do. You and your daddy's phone. Get up your daddy's phone. Give it back. Give it back to him. Right now. I can see his meeting time. Wait, who? Bieber? Bieber. Word. Yeah, somebody need to get that man some help. I feel like ain't nobody trying to do it. I just keep seeing videos of like how they be like he don't love what's the name? What's the girl name? Haley? Is it Haley? He be like he don't like her. I was like, he probably don't like himself. He looks miserable all the time. What do you expect? Man don't never look happy. I'm not but just stop talking. Shh. 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 Stop talking. You specifically. Chopper juice. Chopper juice. Sit down. Shut up. Don't say nothing else. I'm gonna remove it. Shh. 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 Hush. Hush, little baby. Don't say a word. I don't give a fuck about none of it no more. Cause y'all talk too much. That's men's problems. They talk too damn much. Just be trying to say whatever nonsense they feel like saying all the time. Don't nobody want to hear it all the time. Sometimes for a little bit, okay, but we don't. Especially not here. This is my channel. You can get to hear my nonsense. I don't got to hear your nonsense all the time. Maybe like for a little bit here and there, but like not just constantly. Like whose channel is this? You know what I see? Yeah, order in the court. Let me try to come here and run shit with their stupidity. No, 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 no. It will not do. Nor I think so. No. I think he left. I think he got his feelings hurt. It's like, damn. It's like that. Fucking leave then. Fuck. And then he gonna go somewhere else. He gonna go another live. And be like, yeah, they put me out just for saying regular words. They didn't like it. They kept deleting my messages. So now I'm here. I bet you. Bet you. I would bet a couple $100 that he gonna do that. He gonna tell somebody something like that. Be like, yeah, people on the internet they suck, man. They don't even let you say stuff. Just gonna delete all your messages. Oh, you're still here. I really thought you left. What these dumbass. Why they be doing that? Why they always every time they said they gonna leave, they don't never leave. And then they'd be like, "What? You were talking about me? You said you was leaving, nigga. What are you still here for? Just letting somebody talk about you, anyways." I would never do that. Dante Murray. Huh? Who's that? Dante? Is that his name? That's his real name? That's his government. That's his daddy name. His daddy named Dante. I told you that's his son playing around. Get off your daddy phone. Give it back. Give it back right now. Give Dante his phone back. Little Dante Jr. Dante Murray Jr. Give your daddy his phone back right now. You know you ain't supposed to be on here. He's supposed to be on here. You know this. He was only supposed to be playing Angry Birds. That's it. He was not supposed to be on YouTube. Hmm. He's still here. Keep deleting his messages. If he don't go away, that's his fault. It's definitely not a safe space. Not for him. Not at all. I mean, if you nice, you cool, then we cool. You know, it's just how it goes. I wonder if he gonna keep saying stupid shit. I kind of want him to, so I can keep deleting his message. It's like a whack a mole. It feels like playing whack a mole. Like, do got it, do got it, do delete it, yep, delete it. Do not pass go. Don't do it. Street detention. Probably do got summer school. They supposed to be there right now. They gonna snuck the phone inside. Stole 'em out, people. He probably still here. With his dumb ass. Just listening. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Joe Hoash. Do not collect 200. I know he's still listening. I know he is. No, for a fact. Exactly. Look at him. 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 Look at him with his dumb ass. Did I just say it? With his dumb ass. Look at him. Stupid. Dummy. Dumbass. Why you sitting here let somebody talk about you like that? That's crazy. I would never do that. I would never let somebody just bully me for free. Usually I do the bullying for free. Unless I'm like trying to just get straight watch time. There's a bunch of niggas bullying me all at the same time. It's like a lot of people in the room, but I had a subscribe mode this whole time. Wow. I forgot. And he subscribed. Tommy? His dumbass subscribed to me. I forgot. I was gonna turn off. Cause I like a little bit of chaos every now and then. Just a little small amount. I did not know this dumbass was subscribed to me. Just so he could keep being a dumbass. That's crazy. Ain't no way is right. Ain't no way is right, brother. Got that right, brother. You know what? You know what? Opens the troll gates. Release the Kraken. Release the trolls. Sometimes messing with people is fun. I see why they do it, but I'm better at it than they are. Right next. Mm-hmm. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. He's still here. Still makes ain't going nowhere. It's the most attention he done got in like years. So that's why he ain't going nowhere. Once you feed them, they kind of here to stay. If you feed them a little bit, that's how it works. That's why I tell you don't feed the animals, because they don't. Then they gonna keep coming back. They ain't gonna never leave. But sometimes I do it just for fun. Venom, I sure did. I sure did. I sure did. Isn't it grand? Isn't it wonderful? Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. Because I was like, ain't no way he's still here. Let me talk shit about him. Ain't no way. Ain't no way he's still sitting there like a dumbass. Ain't no way. That don't make no sense. Unless they really got shit else to do, huh? That's how you know his parents don't love him. They're neglecting him. Anyway. I guess I should eat some food. Yeah. Yeah. Why is it so rotten? My people must have forgotten. Here lies your fortune in the shape of a good tune. As the sing comes. So I'm very attractive. Thank you. Appreciate it. About to look at a like character though. Mm, mm. Ugh, wait, I'm gonna need the turmeric. Hold on. I can't put you in front of turmeric. I need that. Mm-hmm. I'm about to make some eggs and toast. What's on? What's some eggs and toast? That's what I'm making. I ain't making nothing else. It's just eggs and toast. That's the only thing on the menu. Okay? Just eggs and toast. Is it? I should have got more butter. Fuck! I knew it was something else I was supposed to get. That's okay. That's alright. I didn't know that. Yes, we'll keep it. This is the whole flour. I got a tiny bit of butter left. Supposed to work a miracle way. brother? It's not a brother. How you know? Are you even a brother? Are you a brother? Usually, if it's level, it stays. Aha. If I look like an unlocked character, that's fine. Nah. I feel like it's gonna fall at any moment though. And then I'm gonna be upset. Because it's gonna fall into something. Am I gonna let that happen anyways? Probably. Probably. Get hotter faster. It's taking a while. Make exit toast. Make exit toast. Make exit toast. Can you see my titties? Like kind of sort of, but like not really. Can't see my face at all. I feel like it's how they be looking when they be talking to somebody and they want to remain anonymous. Like, yeah, so about 3 months ago, I saw him at the restaurant again, and I didn't really know what he was doing. That's how they be looking. Like, kind of blurred out, but like not really. That's how they looked on one body cam episode. It was like they did not really blur him out that much. You could still kind of see him. Oh, making eggs and toast. No nuggets. Eggs and toast. Eggs and toast. Eggs and eggs. Eggs and toast. It needs to get hotter. It needs to get hotter faster. Faster, stronger. It don't kill me. It only makes me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. That's how I've been on you. Make it better. I need you right now. Let's get boss tonight. You can be my black cake boss tonight. Yeah, that's all the energy I got. Is it hot now? I put them in anyways. Kind of feel like I should make 3 eggs. I'm gonna make another one. Protein. Protein. But I want them scrambled. Oh, I made a mess. should put them in a bowl first, but I didn't feel like it because I'm lazy. So, me. Anyway. Shan, if I did, so let's say I didn't realize he had a dress because I was like, what is it? But he had adjustments. Oh, that's good. Eggs. Somewhere. Yeah, I mean, you paprika and garlic. It's a little bit. Not a lot, a little bit. I need a plate. I got a plate. It doesn't really look like 3 eggs. It's like 2.5. Thumb. You're writing thumb, not the writing thumb. Or an order. Take my partaking. That's good. That's good. That's good. Eggs done. Eggs done. Eggs done. I kind of want it the other way, like over easy, but not over easy. I like them well done. I want them like when you first crack them, you let them cook, but I want to let them cook for a while. I don't want to be all super runny, just a tiny bit, just a little bit, smidge runny, but not a whole lot. I like them like that, but it takes too long. The way I like it takes way too long to do all that. I don't got time for that. Anybody got time? Anybody got time for that? Anybody got time for that? I don't want to toast right now. Right now, right now. Not now, but right now. Seeded bread that tastes like shit on its own. Not really. It just don't taste like regular bread. It's good though. Sounds like Tim's. Tiny bit of butter that's left, so it's only a little wee bit, but I'll make it do. Make it last forever and ever and ever. Somewhere along. Oh, do what do. It's actually plenty. My people are resourceful. Huh? I really need to charge my phone, but I can't and have it upright. It's only 6%. I really need a toaster. That would make things a little easier. To be honest. But sometimes I like doing things the hard way because I'm stubborn. season is back. I want to keep that pen just in case he ever comes back. So he sees it and feels shame-filled. Yes. Poached. 11. Word. Yeah, because scramble is always the go-to. But then I was like, let me try it. I tried it one time. I was like, I like a little run to it. Just slightly run it over the toast. And it's all crispy. That's nice. That's cool. I don't like it all runny though. The whole thing be dripping everywhere. That's too much. That's doing too much. Slightly bit. Like to be mostly cooked, and then when you crack the top of it, it run out. That's what I like. That's how I like it. But it take too long. It would still be, the eggs would still be cooking right now if I did it like that. I feel like. Or maybe I just don't know what I'm doing. It's probably a little bit of both, in it. It's probably a little both. Hello, who are you? What's your name? What's your shoe size? How tall is you? Where you come from? I guess you could just tell me your shoe size. Yeah, and your height. Or you know your name. Yeah. I will look for that. I can never find that. It looks cool. I'm afraid I would get it confused. Ow. The butter got me. It bit me. The snake that bites back. A little more toast. With my toes. Look, I made toast. It's a complicated way to make toast, actually. Just for no reason. Because I like to. Like skelly toast. Somebody else get their quota. Get their one quota. I know they need that. We help them out every now and then. Get that number up. Alright, that's officially the last bar. Stop with bar. Nice talk. Bar. Bar. Yeah. Been on here a long time. Like a couple hours, few hours. Okay, bye.